So this is a product which is purely done based on digital. Okay, so this has come out of digital, where this is not an kind of adapting digital into your product. This is a digital product altogether. So this is a product called Vavio, and it's known as C Sound. So there are a lot of deaf people who can't hear. So what they did is they converted the sound to messages. Okay, so for example, I am sitting on my second floor, and on the first floor, say a baby is crying. So there is a TV running and there is a baby crying. So these machines that you can plug into the electric board at different rooms can actually keep sensing the sound. And if a baby is crying on the TV, to understand that it's a baby crying on the TV, it might not trigger the message. But if it is a baby normally crying there, it can trigger a WhatsApp SMS message to you saying that, or a message on the app which will come up saying that, oh, the baby is running, go and attend the baby. So they have, and they've looked at 5,000, 10,000 sounds from YouTube and created this product which has come out of digital. And imagine the amount of value this can add to the people who have problems in hearing. And this is such a beautiful product. This has been awarded, and this has been adding a lot of value to people's life. So this has come purely because of the digital sounds which are available, where you could do a lot of analysis, separating the TV sound versus the real sound, and all of those things can be looked at differently. Now let's look at some of the things that you can innovate from a digital perspective. So you have and this is an example of a dressing room, and dressing room is not converted to digital, whereas you can also convert your dressing room to a digital where people can take up the picture, share it with their friends, etc. But this is an innovation. What people have done is, when you go to the dressing room, they combined the music with the dress. So if I'm taking a traditional dress, say I'm taking a Kerala traditional dress, and I'm going to the dressing room, so at that particular time I can actually hear the song from that Malayali songs. So the possibility of I buying a dress becomes more valuable, or it becomes easier because I'm hearing the sound. So the sound influence your purchase behavior. That is what we have seen here. And also what people have, so if I'm taking a like a new kind of a new dress which is there, so I might play a new Bollywood song, and that might help us. Okay, so similarly, some people have done is they have created a big, and this is all happening through a technology called RFID. So you can actually tag all of your dresses with a tag, and whenever you go into the dressing room, it can sense that which dress you are carrying, and it can play the right type of music. And for luxury dresses, what people have done is they again have this RFID tag, but when you're taking the dress to the dressing room, the screen changes to the story of the dress, that how the designer has conceptualized the dress, what is the thought process behind the dress. So what happens is the whole experience of buying is increased because of a digital integration. And I can give you examples after examples from various industries that how people are doing various innovations around their product to improve based on the digital. So you should think, what else can I do? What was not possible in the past, can I do something where now it is possible in the in current digital scenario? So that's improving product for digital. And how can you improve your product from digital perspective is what you need to think. And before you enter into that, this is one of my favorite sentences, that people don't want to buy a quarter-inch drill, they want a quarter-inch hole. So people don't want a drilling machine, they just want to get a 4-inch hole. That's it. Okay, so don't think that your product is what they are buying. They're actually hiring your products to do a job. And this is said by one of our favorite, Clayton Christensen, who recently passed away, and is one of the professors who have added so much value in marketing. And he has given a very good example of milkshakes. And what he did a study of milkshakes, and what he saw is most of the people were buying milkshakes after their breakfast in the morning, and some of these people were buying milkshake towards the evening time for their kids. And what they realized is, even though the milkshake is supposed to fill your tummy and it is made to satisfy your hunger, but most of the people were buying the milkshakes not for hunger, but they were carrying the milkshake after their breakfast and they were going out. And they had a long journey, and during the journey, this milkshake was supposed to be their companion. So they are not buying this for hunger, but they are buying this milkshake for to be their companion. Similarly, if you look at a popcorn, when you're going into a movies, it is basically not a popcorn that people are eating, but it is a companionship. It is a different experience that they are seeking at. So what they did is they made the milkshake thicker, and they made the straw a little smaller so that this can stay with you for a longer period of time. So the satisfaction of the users can increase because they are there for a longer period of time. And in the evening, they saw the kids are coming and their parents are buying the milkshake for kids. And there the parents wanted to be a better parent and showcasing that, okay, I'm buying your milkshake, but they wanted the kids to finish up the milkshake faster. So what they did for the kids was made the milkshakes thinner and made the straw bigger so that the kids can finish it off and the parents can go back to work or go back to their homes. So look at your product not from what you want to do, look at the product from what customers are hiring it for. So this will also help you to innovate from a digital perspective. You can do various activities to think about it. Let me give you some of the example from the COVID space. Like say, and these are all my thought processes. We are just validating it with some of our clients and etc. Is like, if you're into a travel industry, what can you do? People are not traveling. So what we realized is travel is an experience. It's a family experience. So what we are enabling right now is, say somebody is in a part of Kerala and they have a garden, they have a beautiful garden, and somebody is in UK or US and they can't travel right now, but can we patch these two people using a video camera, and they can actually take them to their gardens and show how a rubber tree is, how do you take rubber out of a rubber tree, how does the latex come out of it. So our experience as a family, and they're engaging with them, they're talking to them. So instead of a tour, can we do a micro tour, and this can become a different experiences to the families. So these kind of thought processes can come if you understand that you are not into tours and traveling, but you are into giving a family experience or an experience to people. So you can create experiences even when you can't travel. Okay, so that is how you can innovate your products. And second is for events company, where they used to do one event in a year or 4 events in a year, and they used to make a lot of money, but now they can't do such big events and people are not going to pay for webinars. Then what can you do? So instead of doing one webinar, what we are doing is we are doing micro events, and we are getting sponsorship for the events. And what do the sponsors want? They want reach, they want connect, they want engagement. So instead of giving one, you can do multiple, and this can run on parallel. Multiple people can attend multiple sessions and you can get benefited from it. So think from what you were supposed to deliver, and accordingly you can innovate your product.